Hi, my name's Richard. I'm a tuba player based in the United Kingdom, and I'm going to talk about mouthpieces. How exciting. Mouthpieces. We all love talking about mouthpieces. In particular, I'm going to be talking about the Schilke Geib, which is the mouthpiece that I play on most of the time, and the Laskey 30G, which I've been kindly loaned by Matt from Dorks in Maidenhead. And yeah, I don't know whether many people who actually play a Schilke Geib in this country, not come across anybody else who plays on a Schilke Geib. And the Laskey 30G is very similar. So I'm going to do some play testing with both mouthpieces and just talk a little bit about them. So yeah, let's get going. Okay, so here are the two mouthpieces. This is my old Schilke Geib. The rim's still in pretty good condition, but it's started to look a little bit worn. And here's the Laskey 30G. And if you look at them, they are pretty similar on the inside. I don't know the spec exactly. I can put that up in the link and a link below, but you can look at the spec. But they're very similar in shape and feel. The rim, I'd say, on the Schilke just feels on my face just a little bit rounder, and I was surprised because I thought it was quite a flat rim, but actually it feels just a little bit rounder, possibly a little bit more comfortable, and the edge of the rims feels a little bit sharper on the Laskey than it does on the Schilke, but only very slightly. The cup and the shape inside looks very similar. So in terms of the sound they make, now this is really why I've done this video, so that you can tell me what they sound like. I think the Schilke has a slightly darker sound, a slightly more sort of the lower fundamental sort of note of the sound here in the Schilke. I think the Laskey is slightly, and I'm talking really slightly, brighter, and maybe just a little bit more cutting. A little bit more like my Schilke Heidelberg, which has just a bit more cut than the Geib, which is more just got more oof to it. So that's my take, but I'd really like to know in the comments what you think of the sounds between the two different mouthpieces, because that's why I'm doing this video. So when it comes to playing them, I feel like possibly the Laskey gives me a little bit more flexibility. So when I'm doing slurs and just trying to slot notes, particularly in the higher register, it seems to have more flexibility. That said, the Geib, the Schilke Geib, seems to just have, I don't know, a bit more weight to it. So it feels like you can just give it a bit more and it's going to be there all the time for you. So yeah, a bit of a toss-up really. It feels like, strangely as well, when I go for the really low notes on the Laskey, there's a lot of pop at the beginning, like a real good edge to the start of the sound. But you have to really try hard to sustain that, whereas the Schilke, you can just keep playing through the note. I'm talking about minute differences here really, because they're just, yeah, just very subtle differences. But that's how I found them as I've been playing them over the last few weeks. So in conclusion, I think if you want to try a Geib mouthpiece, Geib style mouthpiece, try one of these. I mean, they're very, very similar. It might just come down to price if you're just trying to look for one of these. The Schilke Geib is a trusty mouthpiece for me, and I think it sounds great. I think the Laskey 30G, if I had to choose one, I would struggle. Whether I will get one of these to go alongside this, I don't know. I don't think there's such a difference really to warrant that. But it's a great mouthpiece. This Laskey is a great mouthpiece. As I say, a nice clear but round, fat sound, good flexibility, and comfortable to play. I think actually from a comfort point of view, that would be the only thing that maybe the Schilke, definitely I would be keeping this and sort of, yeah, this from a comfort point of view. But I mean, I'm talking again. But there you go. If you get a chance to try these mouthpieces, maybe you should try that yourself. But that's my thoughts on these two mouthpieces. So thanks to Matt at Dorks for letting me try this out. I've had a lot of fun with it. I hope you find this helpful. If you want to try these out, I think Matt's going to get them in at Dorks. So give them a ring or drop them a line, and I'm sure they can sort you out. They're also doing horn mouthpieces as well. So yeah, the Laskey 30G. There you go.